Hello! Welcome back to another episode of the hit YouTube series. I'm not great at makeup, but what is it? What did I name this? You know it.
But I'm going to keep trying because my dad was wrong.
I'll put it on the screen. I don't have to know it. So this is a very special edition because I don't know if you've noticed, but I am not on the screen twice. That is not my twin. That is Miss Wilma Fingerdoo. Wilma, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? Mwah, everybody.
Oh, so good. You know, I don't know how things are in Canada, but everything in America is so great right now. How are the Canadians?
The Canadians, I think we're on the precipice of a second wave. I live in the most populated province, Ontario.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind, like, the population of New York is the population of Canada. We're not very populated, and our numbers are very low, but then we have a low demographic. Ontario's been, our numbers have been rising, and they've already readdressed private gatherings, like how many people you can have, like 10, I think is the number now. And
well, 10 is
I don't know, we had bubbles.
10's the Canadian number. What is that in American numbers?
I think it's 30.
30, yeah. That's what I've seen. I've seen 30 people in a house party, so that makes sense.
Well, our houses aren't very big here.
Yeah, well, it's because you're not very populous, but you do have a lot of outdoor space. I've seen documentaries. I watched Canada's Drag Race, so my favorite docu-series. We have been planning this video for a while, and just...
It's my fault.
No, it's not.
It's my fault.
It's not. It's
I contacted
business.
you when NikkieTutorial announced, like, I was on there, I had my number, my email, I was in it. So I thought it would be great because there's two sides to Nikkie's. I mean, allegedly, we haven't opened it. Because we're two sides, I thought, has anyone ever done a tandem tutorial? I thought it would be fun because, I mean, up till now, you and I've only really ever talked through internet, you know.
Through internet and through the court system.
Not anymore because, you know, that judge liked me more than you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you did things with your mouth that I refused to do.
Do you like my Flashdance t-shirt, speaking of mouths?
Yes!
I watched every one of those queens on RuPaul's Drag Race in those moo-moos and things and thinking, sweet beats. I've got all these t-shirts that are ruined, and I just have been cutting the necks out of them.
That's what I typically do, yeah. This just happens to be a Toy Story crop top for a slutty teenager. So we both ordered the palette. Mine came in like 4 days.
And you were really good about teasing me, too. I mean, she would send pictures.
Well, I messaged you
to
say, like, look,
photos
it's
of
here.
the box in different rooms of her house, having breakfast with the box.
But what happened?
It was lovely.
What happened to your box? Can you fill the people in?
It was held in quarantine because it was a slutty box.
Yeah.
And it had to be inspected by the health services. And I started hearing all these horror stories about how long other people had waited.
That's not on you. That's not your fault. That is our fault because we're handling everything so poorly. You won't let the people from the States in. So allowing even items from the United States in it's a tricky situation. Finally, it came in. I was so excited because I literally put this box in the back of my closet so I wouldn't see it because I have to open it.
God bless you.
So we both have our boxes unopened. I'm gonna cover my address. I'll edit that out. It says step inside Nikkie's world. Are you ready to step inside?
Yes. Yes. Oh, this traveled across the ocean. This is very loosey-goosey. No wonder it was inspected. Did you only buy that?
Buy what?
What is that?
It's the box.
Oh, that's the inside of the box. The box is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
Did you only get the palette? I bought a couple of other things.
Oh, I only got the palette because I don't have a job.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
That's a good weight.
And it's very...
I like the heft.
I like a glittery box. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I mean, will I throw it away immediately? Yeah. Absolutely. But I appreciate that it started this way. This is reminding me of a scholastic, a book fair from school. Oh
my God, I love those.
You know, like all the glittery...
Yes.
It looks like a child's book fair.
I'm opening it.
Here we go.
All right. Oh.
Two
the one
mirrors.
thing people say is that it doesn't look as good on camera. It's brighter in person. And I have to tell you, this is very bright.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see Pride in person. Oh.
Are you a shimmery makeup girl?
I'm too old. This has a lot of mattes. This is the thing I'm loving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mattes out of 20.
So that's like 42 mattes in the States.
I like the up-close mirror, too. This is apparently the first time that a palette's had the up-close mirror.
Ugh.
Well, I think when you're putting stuff on, it comes in handy.
If you're putting stuff on like Nikkie does, which means with any sort of skill, then perhaps. Mm-hmm. But if you put stuff on like I do, truly you could wear a blindfold and do it.
clearly this does have a brighter and a darker side, and it opens, so this side definitely is brighter.
I am very much, but like this is very typical me because I think the most basic drag eye is a blue eye.
Oh yeah, I love that.
The Amsterdam and the plot twist are speaking to me.
I'm good to do the green if you want to do the blue.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if you've noticed, y'all, but we actually already put on foundation and our eyebrows. This isn't how I woke up. I did not woke up like this.
My eyebrows totally came out, and in fact, I think I'm having a glue malfunction here. I don't know what's going on.
Is it the anxiety of filming with a American celebrity?
It was up until the point where you admitted you don't know how to do makeup, and then I calmed down a lot.
If you are seeing this video because you watch me, make sure you go over and follow Wilma's channel. She puts out a lot of videos.
I'm a hoot.
Yes, and all the reviews we do. This is a Christian podcast, man. But all the reviews that you see us doing, she does them too. She just releases them like 4 weeks later. But once they're up, they're worth it.
You know what? You cut out through all of your best parts there. I didn't hear any of the horrible things you just said.
Oh, good. That's for the best.
I'm going to go in with Redemption.
Oh.
What are you taking?
You're going bright, bright, bright. Okay. I'm going to do Plot Twist. I'm going to do the light, light, light blue.
Have you seen many tutorials about this?
You know, I haven't because I didn't want, what is that called? What is it called?
Influence your opinion.
Influence, thank you.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm a beauty influencer, you know, I've made 3 videos.
This yellow is really bright.
I know, I can see it from here. I can see it from the
can't get
States.
over how bright that is. Wow.
I'm starting with Amsterdam now, the really blue, blue, blue. I barely touched the brush to it, and now the brush is completely blue. This is some pigment. And it does have a little bit of fallout, but nothing crazy. I love fallout though, because I know I'm getting good color. Okay. I put pink. I put the Bend and Snap under my eye.
Yes.
Are you a big Nikkie fan?
You know what? I am, and I'll tell you why. When I started looking at makeup tutorials, people who did this online, it was really by accident. It was the drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race. So my favorite ones were all the big girls. Delta Work does a great tutorial. My thing is, like, I don't carve for cheekbones because I'm fat. I don't really have them. I have areas where my cheeks are, but there's no ledges to fall off of. You know what I mean? So
they're easily located. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. So I started with them, and it was literally, I guess, I was having such trouble blocking my eyebrows. And I looked up something, and I think she popped in, but I have to tell you, I kind of ignored her at first because one of the things I wasn't interested in was real girl makeup, only because it's different application.
Not the way she does it.
I also love watching her put on her foundation. Like, it just goes on. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's drag makeup for sure.
I fell in love with her pretty quickly as well. Like, I stumbled across her, same kind of thing. Wasn't super into it because I was like, I don't want to do girl makeup. And then boom, I saw her finished product. And I was like, oh, this is drag. Okay.
What are you thinking so far on all of this?
I'm loving it.
Makeup.
I added a little bit of the slasher, the like dark purple, to just kind of like increase my crease. Can you see my increased crease?
Yeah, I love the way you do your makeup.
Thank you. It's been a long journey.
How long did it take you to get into your signature like makeup look?
I mean, honestly, years. I think I kind of settled on the look that I have. Obviously, it's been very much refined since then, but I would say like the last 4 or 5 years. I love a symmetrical face. Like, I love a hard line.
You keep cutting out.
Oh, I do? I think it's your
sorry.
It's your shitty
I'm only
headphones.
getting every other word. No. It's you. This eyelid I do now with the black. You do this as well.
Yeah.
And I used to, when I first, because I have hooded eyes, it was just the best way to deal with a hooded eye. But that season 7 when Thorgy Thor was on, and Michelle said, that's a lot of black. I took it to heart, like, ooh, that is a lot of black. So I tried to open my eye up to other colors, which is why I stopped doing the heavy black lid. But I have to tell you, once it's on and I'm looking, I don't feel like that's a heavy black lid.
Thorgy is one of the big reasons I do it. I love Thorgy's face. I love it. Yeah, there's a clown element to it, but she's still so feminine and pretty.
I heard none of that.
Oh, shit. Let me check. Hang on.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's way better. So it was you.
It was me the whole time. I thought it was you because you're Canadian and you're tricky.
And I'm old.
Nikki is an incredible makeup artist and clearly has made a great palette. But I think it's cursed with drag queens.
It could just be us.
This is a montage where they do their makeup. This is a montage where they do their makeup. Darby does her makeup. Wilma talks. Darby does her makeup. Wilma talks. Talks about Canada and handshakes. Canadian handshakes. For doing my face fast and not fixing my many mistakes, I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed the palette. I will say, I don't know enough about makeup to actually like care that much. As long as it goes on my face, then I'll probably like it. I definitely want to play with the mirrors. I think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great mirror. When I started watching all these tutorials, I used to have my mirror like down in front of me, like on the table. So I'm hunched over this mirror. Then I saw somebody put their mirror up on something, which makes far too much sense.
Okay, here we go. Reveal. Oh my goodness. Look at this tutorial de Nikki. How gorge.
Wow.
Do you love it?
I do. I'm going to say I had some blending issues, but you normally do with neon colors because the pigments are different. But everything else, I used some of the 5 a.m. under my eye. I used Pride, the pink and blue glitter. And Ivy. Ivy's named after her dog, a little white fluffy thing. I even used a little of the basic Truth, which is basic bitch. I'm the same as you. I'm not a makeup artist. I know what I need to do to get this on my face. I'm not let down by this palette at all. I am excited to actually spend some time with it.
And we're both big fans of Nikki, so I think just to be able to support her is so exciting, but then to actually get something of such quality from it is also really exciting. I also love that the final color in the palette is Mr. Tutorials.
Yes.
Because she has one of the cutest fiancés.
Oh my God, he's so
world.
cute.
He's so cute.
And that's such a great color too. Like it almost borders on a green, like a true hazel.
So if you would like to get your own NikkieTutorials palette, good luck.
I really didn't expect to get this. If I miss this altogether after all of this, somebody's getting hurt.
Yes. There were threats made.
Oh yes, Nikki knows.
Let go of the Canadian facade.
Yeah. Well, you know, Canada was very good to the Netherlands during the Second World War. We kept Queen Beatrix.
As we all know.
Well, we kept Queen Beatrice out of the clutch of the Nazis.
It's so fun. It's so worth it. I love this packaging. Just in general, if you're a Nikki fan or if you're just a makeup fan, this is a really, really fun buy. Would I buy it again? No, because I already bought it once.
Yeah. Would you buy it for someone else as a gift?
If Alexis Bevels finally pulled her own weight, then maybe, perhaps.
She's not gonna. If she hasn't now, she's not starting.
I did actually have somebody comment on our latest video. I don't like how mean the blonde one is to the redhead.
Is that why you're wearing the pink wig now?
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get away from that. It's bad press. It's bad press. This is an experience filled with anxiety.
We learned a lot.
Challenges.
We learned a lot.
And we overcame.
Yeah.
We overcame.
On the fly.
Because look at us now. Beautiful, gorgeous women. Yeah. Wilma, thank you so much for this idea.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'm so happy you approached me. And I'm so happy that you're allowing me to edit this because I'm going to make you look so...
I would even take a moment now to say that I am being misrepresented by the editing Darby is doing, but I know you'll just cut that out too.
Yeah, I love that you think I'm going to keep that in. I do want to say, for those of you IMHO watchers who are watching this, make sure you go over and follow Wilma Fingerdoo. Her channel is so delightful, and she actually gets a lot of opinions right, which it's not common for a Canadian, but she does it.
What?
Wilma,
Pressed?
thank you. Well, now that Canada's Drag Race is over, I can go back to being an asshole to Canada.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's American stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to recognize Americans in the wild if they're not being douchebags.
I do it for you so that you know.
I appreciate
you can clearly identify
I appreciate it. Because
yes,
otherwise, I just think you were from Vancouver.
I'm sure that's funny.
And if you were Canadian, you would be laughing at that so hard.
You and your moose laughing over your poutine.
Where's my moose?
All right, well, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.
Thank you, baby.
Goodbye.
Miss me! Mwah!
You miss me too.
Yeah.